Hey everyone, this is Ivory. I'm going to be doing my surviving high school kind of part of my back to school series. Um, Clearly, when I was doing my last video was about organization. This one has a bit to do more about um, trying to survive it, dealing with teachers and all that stuff. So I I was just speaking out of my mind, but then I got cut off because I had to fill more space. I record a lot of videos, but I have some stuff in here that I wrote down that is going to help me kind of jog my memory. Because I have been in high school for 3 years now. I'm in my last year, so what better way to kind of understand the environment of high school than talking to a senior in high school? So one of the things that is important is that depending on what schools you guys go to, my school is a regional school, and that's a school basically where 4 districts get together and forms that one big school. It's not even that really big. It's like 500 kids in there. Anyway, when making friends, you would expect that you would see friends all the time, everything like that in the old school. That isn't likely to happen. My one of my best friends, I really don't see her a lot in school. Plus, she does half time in my school and half time in a technical school, so I don't really see her that often. And that really is hard for some people. You don't get to see your friends completely. I mean, they might be in one or two of your classes, but the chances of them being in all your classes are very slim. So try to get to know a lot of the people from the other districts, whether it be from this place or this place. Just find a group that is going to be the best for you. You know, isn't going to be affecting your schoolwork. Um, so that's one of the things that you should do. Another thing you should do is get involved. That is another way to make friends. Get involved with clubs or sports. I haven't gotten too involved in sports. I'm in tennis this year, but that might change because we're getting cut off maybe. So, but join a lot of clubs because doing a lot of clubs, you get to meet a bunch of people that have the same interests as you, and that kind of helps develop kind of a bond for friendship. So that is one of the best things that you can do, especially if you're a freshman. And it's really, really freaking bright. I'm so sorry. I'm wearing the light again yesterday. I don't know if that helped. Probably didn't. Okay, anyway. But ignore the brightness. Anyway, so basically one of the major things is that don't worry too much about your friends, but just keep a good small group of friends that you trust and that will always be there for you. Will support the decisions that you make. Don't You don't want to fall into the wrong crowd, especially because high school is important. It is basically probably one of the more, how do you describe it? College is more fun, but high school is kind of developing you towards college. Because college, you are more independent. And I think that's one of the things about high school experiences. You need to be more independent. And you can't rely always on your friends. You have to rely on yourself to be organized, and that is one of the things you're going to do. Another thing is work that you don't understand in school, and that happens a lot. I know it happened to me last year, and we don't want to go back to the situation with Ken, but I would come to the teachers, whoever it may be, morning or afternoon. So either get there really early. My bus gets there about 20 minutes before home bell rings, and you guys do whatever you want. You can go see teachers, hang out with your friends, just catch up. So those are also one of the times that I would go to see work because that's what I usually do. I like to keep myself organized. I don't always hang out and talk all the time with my friends. I more like go to the teachers and ask if I missed anything. Let's say if you missed school, if you need to get schoolwork, or scheduling some tests you missed, and understanding your work. Because when you're in a whole classroom, you don't understand completely. You have so many questions to ask, and you don't have enough time to ask them and get answers. So that's why it's to stay after school or like go before school. And then the teachers are always there. They're there like 5 in the morning or something. But you go to them, they explain it in more detail, and you do understand it better. So that's a good thing. Also, make friends with your teachers. I'm not saying be a complete teacher's pet, but you wanna be in friendly terms with them. You don't want them to hate you. Don't get any disciplinary actions. Best thing is to have a teacher like you, so that they're not going to you know lash out on you. Another important thing is, let me see here, um, visiting colleges. And I'm talking about this more towards older kids, but you can still visit colleges if you're a freshman. Go visit colleges. I mean, that is one of the ways that you can learn to be a bit more independent. There are some colleges that you get to go to that they kind of have kind of be a student for a day kind of deal, and you basically go there and you kind of experience the life of being in college. Um, so that's one of the good things. I visited colleges my end of junior year, like a month ago, not even 2 weeks ago. I visited a couple colleges then, and you kind of get a feel for it and kind of get a bit more organized. And you want to do this ahead of time. I'm doing it pretty late, which is really bad, but do it ahead of time. Visit colleges early so that you have a lot to think about. Apply to a lot of colleges and all that, because you want to keep a lot of options open, and if you don't get in. So be careful about that. What are those? Oh, so make sure again to get involved. Keep yourself organized. I talked about it. If you guys have not seen my organization video, I'll link it. But keep yourself really organized. Another thing is gym lockers, or regularly any lockers. But if you have gym lockers, which you probably do, with locks, and everything, when you have a gym locker, you just want to make sure that when you're about to go out for gym or whatever, make sure that you have all your personal items in there, or put all your stuff. If you don't carry a purse, and you carry a huge bag with me, and that's your purse, and you have some personal items in there, either take some of the stuff out, which is really bad, but either take some stuff out with your cell phone, money, blah blah blah, put them in your locker, your gym locker, lock it, or you can ask a teacher, your teacher, whoever it may be. They have offices in gym locker rooms, whatever locker room, whatever. And you can tell them, can I put my bag in here? They usually keep them locked, or they're in there themselves. So keep them in there. No one's going to go in there and steal your stuff. That's a really important tip. Another important tip, and I'm already being out of stuff here, but I'm speaking out of my mind right now. Really just trust yourself. You need to be really independent. Don't depend on others to do something, because you're just going to set yourself up for disappointment. I dealt that a lot with with a couple friends. I depended on them, and that's not good. You want to keep yourself very independent throughout high school. High school is definitely a time that you need to be independent. You can't be out partying. You can't be out doing things really late. You need to stay focused, because you really need to get good grades. And I'm not going to say that freshman year isn't important, because it is. But freshman year, I think it's easier for you. After that, it gets harder, it gets more complicated, because you are getting a job, you get your license, all that stuff, and it gets more complicated. So for freshman year, just make sure, do get involved. If you don't have a lot to do, get involved. And again, keep on the good side with your teachers. That is going to be one of the things that's going to keep you make you successful. But really, just gotta rely on yourself throughout high school. And another thing I want to tell you guys is just never. I'm trying to think of a word. Just I can't think of what to say, because we lost my train of thought. But don't ever give in to peer pressure. I know a lot of people say that, and I sound like a freaking preaching this stuff, but I'm serious. Don't get into peer pressure. It's not good. Don't ever feel like you're a loner. That's one of the things I want to talk about. I know I'm pretty much lonely in two of my classes, and they're lunch and gym. I really don't care about other classes, but if lunch and gym, I don't have any friends, I'm screwed. But just again, keep yourself to yourself. Really, it's not so bad sometimes to be alone. Or you're by yourself. You don't have to deal with drama, and you can do homework, do work during that time, and keep your mind at ease, which is good. So yeah, I don't know if any of that helped you really, but a freshman really just stay intact. Keep a small group of friends with you, close to you. Oh my dog. Yeah. There she is. And just keep a bunch of your friends close to you, and just not a bunch, a small group, and just be independent, work hard, organization. So here's just a rundown. Um, Personal items keep safe. Make sure you have a close bond with your teachers. Get help if you need it from your teachers. Stay organized. Have a small group of friends with you. And basically, get involved and be independent. So that's a couple things that I wanted to give you guys. But believe in yourself, trust yourself most times, because you're your own self. So you know yourself. So that is it, and I hope that kind of helped you. That is basically like my experience. I am not, but it is what I've experienced, and I hope you guys like find some kind of use for it. And good luck to you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.